so special, you don't realize. It means the world to us. We want to just love you, and if it didn't mean something to us, it just make us feel good to come here in our hearts. So thank you. Now sing this.
This is the last song Matt and I will be on stage for, which is why we're not going to bring anybody up. We're going to make you sing it, all of you, because if you don't know this song, you're in the wrong effing room. Sing it from your heart, sing it like you mean it. This is your theme song. This is why we're here. You know it.
There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry.
Thank you to every volunteers here who works here and makes the show happen. Matthew, at last, but most definitely not least. This is very dramatic. I would like to thank this beautiful computer says, I'm kidding, Richard, thank you! Thank you everybody, we're just getting this party started. This is day one, night one, and we're just starting to roll this ball downhill. Hold on, because it's a long and sexy ride. I'm turning the stage over to DJ Jenny, and I'm going over there to get my photo with you. See you tomorrow, guys.
Has anybody not seen it? Okay, close your ears. But hearing about the thing that was in the hand. Very excited about that. All right, well, I think some of you guys have been standing up, so let's get to y'all's questions. This one. How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
I understand the solid sound would be similar to the yellow-eyed one in Yellow Fever. But how would you play the latter if that version was fleshed out more?
The yellow eye.
It was Dean's hallucination in Yellow Fever of Sam trying to kill him. It had yellow eyes briefly.
Yes. So many years ago. Oh, you wrangle snakes. And he's trying to force the snake over, and the snake's head is as big as my hand. And it's just kind of like coming over, and the snake doesn't want to, and he's like, come on! And he's like pushing the snake. I mean, he's gonna piss this snake off. And then he comes over, and I'm like, ha 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 ha. And I literally get up, and Phil, our director, who's our producer, is like, I like you, get back in there. And then all of a sudden, I'm right next to him in Video Village watching the monitors, and he's like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm not going back in there, man, that's terrifying. It just moves. If the character of Sam got more fleshed out and actually wanted to kill Dean.
Yeah, that evil version, basically. How would you say it different to Soulless Sam?
Oh wow, that's a difficult question to answer. A lot of the way I approach different versions of Sam is kind of in context of what happens in the script. So if that version was evil in the morning in Austin, I'm just gonna yell out an answer. Thank you so much. Howdy.
Hi, my name's Renata.
Jared.
My question is about the beginning of season 11. Sam was having those visions from hell. And I was wondering how that was filmed, because you were on those kind of hooks around your eyes and the stuff like that. So how was it filmed?
That was pretty intense. So we filmed it in front of a green screen, and they hung shackles from shackles. That's what I call Jensen. They didn't hang Jensen. They hung shackles from posts, and so I would hold it, and I was wearing pants, but I guess I wasn't wearing a shirt. They ended up using a photo double for all the other stuff, but my face they connected a piece. And so then there was about, I think, probably about 3 or 4 hours of stuff that they had to do, just insert shots of like stuff on the torso, and I was like, use my photo double. And so they used my stand-in photo double, Jason, put a bunch of prosthetics on him, and I got to go home and play with the kids. And try and like block that out of my mind. But that was a pretty intense scene. And they were like spraying me with water to make it look all, I don't know. To make it look all, I don't know, like torture in settings. But yeah, I'm glad it turned out kind of kooky and scary. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. Hi there.
Hi. I just want to say that I want to thank you so much for always keep fighting. And how much has helped me for the last couple of years. It's really helped me so much, and I really thank you so much for it.
Thank you. You're awesome. Round of applause. And to clarify, or to offer specifics to those who I haven't been able to see since, thank you all for always keep fighting. I'm just one piece in the puzzle, and it's become bigger and stronger to where now it helps me. It always helped me, I suppose, but thank you all very much. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Awesome. I love your obedient shirt.
Thank you. Yeah. Someone very awesome, you know, they do. So, this is more stressful than my job.
What's your job?
I'm a student midwife.
And this is more stressful.
No babies. I don't want any babies this week, please.
My wife delivered both of our children through the midwife, so good on you. And it seems pretty stressful.
So my question is, with red meat in season 11, I think, to me personally, it kind of showed the brothers that actually they are not immortal, and actually it really showed their humanity. And I was just wondering, with not stalking you on Twitter, but
You're allowed to watch me on Twitter, that's what I tweeted. That's what I tweeted. I tweeted this morning, as a matter of fact.
yeah, we saw it.
Are you stalking me?
I just want to thank you for the Always Keep Fighting campaign and everything you've done. It's meant a lot to me personally. My question, I've always found it really hard to love yourself first. It's one of my biggest problems. I just want to know what advice you would give about that.
And this is something I'm proud of, I've worked really hard on it. Like I talk to professionals and I've seen professionals, and in a strange world where, and not to get, this is a happy moment. In a world where a lot of times people are looking at you, or you feel like people are looking at you, you take a much harder stance on yourself than other people do. God, it's a really difficult, and I mean it, like that's been the most difficult thing for me to learn. And I know, I mean, I feel the love from y'all guys, and I love y'all guys, I hope y'all feel it back. But sometimes if you still feel like there's something going on with you, it's, you know, that voice doesn't shut up. 1 a.m. when you wake up to go to the bathroom or whatever the situation may be. But try to forgive yourself. I just had a moment of day for you. I don't know why. But I guess go easy on yourself. You deserve it, you know? Everybody makes decisions that in hindsight they're like, oh, well, I wish I hadn't made that decision. But it's not necessarily a mistake, you know, it led you to be who you are. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, how are you? There's been a lot of episodes where it's been a really serious matter, but there's been some funny stuff in it as well.
I'm sorry, will you do it again? I barely understand American English. I love it. I think it's amazing.
There's been lots of episodes where there's been a serious matter, but there's been comedy in it as well. I want to get...
I might also do the speaker system. I'm going to walk over. So there's been a lot of episodes.
Well, there's been a serious matter.
A serious, like, kind of takes the pressure off and a lot of the weight of like, oh man, we're dealing with such crazy things. We're starting the end of the world, and we're releasing Lucifer. And so by having episodes like Swap Meet, well, that was actually just fun for me. And at first it was going to be Sam and Dean changing bodies, and that was going to be stressful. But because it was Sam and Gary changing bodies, for me it was a lot of fun. I getting to kind of play the goofy kid and talking about like the sex or whatever. So I don't know. I think it's fun for us, and it scares me to do comedy. Like seriously scares me. So to be able to kind of pepper that into a serious episode makes a big difference. And Siri is smarter. It would be really difficult, other than like, you know, Sammy. Come to think of it, it wouldn't be that hard. I would certainly consider it. I feel like that would have been the opportunity to do it. But that would have been the right time to do it. And y'all know the phrase jumping the shark? Like when you kind of ruin a TV show. And we've done a lot of stuff that probably should have ruined most TV shows. And that stuff with us, so thank you. Yeah, someday. Someday. In the movie.
I think it was in season 6, just after Sam got his soul back, when Cass got up to hug Sam and Sam sat down really awkwardly. I know Misha joked that it's because his face would have been in your belly button, but why would that have been awkward?
That actually wasn't written like that. We did it to make it funny. We did it because,
And they kept it in?
Yeah, and they kept it in. We were like, well, we kind of made the decision, I think, there on set that day. It was like, hey, instead of the get up hug, like, wouldn't it be funny because Sam has just been soulless, so he doesn't really know how to react, and Cass also is kind of awkward. Have you ever known any, like, people who are kind of living their own world, and when they start talking to each other, like, it's like it's bouncing off. Like, it doesn't really make sense to either of them, and so they're sort of just existing on separate planes. And so we thought it'd kind of be a funny moment, and it ended up surviving. So, yeah, and Misha and I laugh about it. We'll do that sometimes when we see each other, pretend to kind of stonewall each other. So, awesome. Yeah, so I hope it all works out. I would, it's so, I've often, like, gotten with friends or whomever and asked these kind of questions that are almost unanswerable, like, hey, if you could know the day you died, would you want to know? You're like,
I was wondering, what's the best thing that's happened to you traveling to one of these conventions?
Oh God. That's another. Gosh, it's still 4 a.m. The best thing is getting a chance to meet people that I otherwise wouldn't be able to get to meet. And to see that what we're doing, almost going back to the season 1 Sam, when you're working really hard and you're almost living a life where it's wake up, go to work, go home, go to sleep, wake up, go to work, go home, go to sleep, it helps a lot to know that it's making a difference. And your friends will tell you great job, and your parents will tell you great job. But getting out to see other people that you've made a difference in their lives is always what's best in it, or most meaningful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
My most memorable because, this show doesn't hand out a lot of makeout scenes to old Bobby. That's the other plot thing I'd like to get fixed. Yeah. Is that you, Mark? Interesting crowd today. Give me a radio that can talk to Earth. I don't think so. Sometimes this show is completely unrealistic. Sometimes. Most of the time, it's dead on.
How are we doing, everybody? Look at how beautiful this is. It's nice. We got a nice. Keep a clean house, kids. Well done. I'm that proud. This is the question on everyone's mind tonight. Matt's been asking me this incessantly. Haven't you, Matt? Where the hell are the Hillywood girls? Because I know they're supposed to be here. But I also know they're tiny, and I think I may have before my cousin. Where are Hannah? Oh wait! Here they are, Hannah and Hindi. No, I love those girls, and we're all in England. We're like, we were texting before we came here. Like, I don't see anything. I haven't yet to see them, and they're here, scurrying around doing their stuff. So if you see them, tell them that Matt and Rich are looking for them, and would love to say hi. They're super talented people. We have questions. I guess we'll just start it. I mean,
Let's have some questions then. You, over there by the microphone with the pad, obviously you're very prepared. With the paper. It's not a pad, it's just 2 pieces of paper. I get confused very easily.
My question is for Richard, but I was hoping Matt could...
oh, please.
record a message for my friend because I'm missing her birthday.
Go record your message for a friend, Matt. And for God's sakes, do it shirtless. Because you know she'll be able to hear that. Anything for an applause. I know. Listen, all I have to do to any sentence is add, and for God's sakes, do it shirtless.
Is there something I should say to your friend?
Sorry.
Sorry.
You went to say sorry to your friend? What did you do to your friend?
What's your friend's name? Spell it. I'm sorry.
N-U-S-H.
No. Like, not Nush.
N-U-S?
Nush.
What?
Nush.
Spell it.
Nush!
And then with like capital Ush? Or like,
It's like spell.
so I thought I heard a K in there. How do you spell it? The woman's name is N-U-S-H?
Yes.
Is it short for Nushington? Is it See? I was right. Anushka. I was right. It was short for something.
Hi, Anushka. I'm here with all these people. And that man
Whoa!
over there. And your friend right here wanted me to say sorry. She doesn't know what I'm supposed to say to you. So what we're gonna say is, if it's
Happy
your birthday, happy birthday.
Oh, Matt, sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you.
And now, the question.
Richard Speight Jr. Here.
Yes?
I was just wondering why? Was there like the...
You do realize I was the victim of that crime. It's like asking the guy, why'd you get mugged? That seemed like an odd choice for you to walk down the street and get mugged like that. So you want to know why he did that?
Was there like a backstory, or did he just decide that he was gonna jump in?
There's definitely a backstory. There's a long and storied history to him attacking me on motel beds. This is the thing about it is, I think he got a little bit of like the Jared Jensen, virus. He always tells stories about how they screw with him, and he tells those stories constantly about he'll be doing his close-up and they'll be on camera trying to mess him up. Well, Misha kind of had me in that position as well, where I shouldn't say that phrase, that sounds wrong, but where I was doing the scene and I had to be very serious, and then before the director would call cut, he would tackle me, so he did it a couple of times, and I couldn't like prepare myself because we're doing a legitimate scene, and blah 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 blah. And he tackled me, and so the one they used on the blooper reel, which but you can almost see me sense it coming because it's like I'm like a chihuahua or whatever. Because he'd done it a couple of times, and that time he really went for broke, and it was inappropriate. Because he tackled me and he didn't like leap right off. There was a moment, you know what I mean? There was a moment. Certain cultures, we're married, I would say. So yeah, that was the why goes back to his sort of childhood where things didn't work out right. He feels like that kind of behavior is socially acceptable. Where he finds me appealing. Especially the clean cut me of that episode, and I think he was just overwhelmed with probably my scent. And his sort of unstable mental state. I think all those mixed together in a big soup, poured into a trench coat, and voila, Misha Collins. Thank you. Hey, let me tell you something. When you're hot, things don't hurt. You'll be fine.
But they do, Rich, they do.
It was the highlight of my weekend, and it was even better than being Jared and Jensen.
Thank you, and I can't wait to tell you.
Now my question, do you think Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer?
American politics.
My friend Abby, who is an absolute internet nerd, and I'm shaking right now, and my stomach is going to fall out of my butt.
Your stomach's gonna fall out of your butt?
Yes, I'm going
Note to self, don't have what you had for lunch. What your friend Abby said, what was the middle sentence in there? I heard something.
Do you think Ted Cruz is the Zodiac Killer because she's a big fan of memes? She says she hates them, but she loves them secretly.
Gotcha, memes. They're the white-faced cats in the black outfits that do this in the park, right?
Yeah.
Stupid dumb memes. Walking against the wind, trapped in a box. Get so sick of memes.
That was a mime joke. Someone didn't get it.
Look at it. I'm playing for a niche crowd. The Marcel Marceau fan base really latched onto that one.
Careful how you answer. Remember, something might fall out of her butt.
Here's the thing. Well, I don't. I'll answer the meme. No, I don't think he's a Zodiac Killer.
You say yes.
I know, but that would be a lie.
And the last thing I would ever do is lie to Abby. You've done all right. You did well. Well done.
You lovely lady with a slightly damaged arm.
This is a masterpiece of the film, and it's so bizarre, it's so weird. And Steve Martin can do anything, and he can do drama. And he's a great playwright, and he's an art critic, and he's a very intelligent man who is just so good at what he does, and does it at such a highly creative level. I feel like he doesn't play by rules, he writes rules and then breaks them anyway. And I think that's a genius way to live your life, so I admire him. There you go. Matthew.
Wow! Very much like Richard, I had a great supportive family, and no, I didn't. Actually, you know, Ronald McDonald was always an inspiration and hero to me because he was always smiling, no matter how many times the Hamburglar stole his lunch.
Yeah, well, we haven't thought about it either, kid. I can assure you. This is the first. I believe that they are... You said gay? And brothers. So, not dating. But still gay. But still very gay. And for God's sakes, whatever Michael does, you should do it shirtless.
Laundry.
So true. He never does.
Therefore, Michael never has shirts on. And he's constantly aggravated.
Yeah.
Because his brother, who he loves so much, uses him as a sexual object all the time. And he's pissed off about it.
Yep. Christmases are weird. Anyway. You.
My question's for both of you.
Great.
See when playing your characters in the show, if you got to do it, would there be anything you'd change about the character or how you play them?
Start that again? I was drawn to the accent. You lost me. I suddenly thought you were Ruth.
When playing your characters on the show, if you got to redo it, is there anything that you would change, like how you played the character?
The only thing I would change is when Pellegrino comes in with the blade, I go, ha! Boom! Ha! Oh! Come on, Gabriel. Nope. I was keep starting off that. I do like the way you say character, though. Say it again.
Character.
Character. You've been playing your character. Would there be anything you would change? Run! And what does it do?
It wakes up to heat of the moment.
Yes.
Every morning, is there a reason? What reason do you think Gabriel chose that song for?
Because we can secure the rights from a legal perspective. Because who doesn't love 80s pop rock? That's why. It's a rock solid tune and he couldn't get in touch with the boys from Toto. You.
He could theoretically bring
What? What?
He didn't know that.
Hashtag spoiler alert! You're on airplane.
I apologise.
I didn't see the episode. I didn't see the episode. I didn't know. Robbie said he was on a boat trip. For God's sakes, woman. Oh, for crying out loud. You sure know how to... Oh, for crying out loud. For crying out loud.
I was wondering how it feels to work with Rob on the set.
Oh, I bet you will. You're wondering, would you? And to spoil an episode.
gentlemen, Braveheart.
With the real bigger microphones. That's all the time we have. Thank you, everybody.
So I have a question before we move on to, like, I'm really curious because so many people came to see the two mix together. Were you expecting us to like cat fight? Or like, what was it? I'm just yeah. Or were you just drawn here because you're all like big Meg people? Or yes. Awesome. Did you kind of wonder?
What's a traditional phrase from somebody from what? Wait, what did you say?
I heard this one time. I heard this one time. And if this is not a legitimate accent, forgive me. But I think this is some version of British. South London. This time.
Am I staring at the next 007?
I'm not licensed to say that.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
I can neither confirm nor deny. Let's hear it.
It's almost as good as Rob Benedict's Irish. This is Rob Benedict's Irish. He's like, hey Rob, do an Irish accent. He's like, okay, it's just one thing, but it's I mean, he just goes, that's it. Nothing about Guinness or anything, just
True story. All right. Before absolutely obliterating any further accents.
I don't know. This is kind of fun. You know what's funny is when you ask Jared to talk in a Texas accent, he actually puts on an accent.
1, 2, 3.
I'm like, you just speak normal. You're from Texas. That's anyway.
All right.
I want to hear your Scottish. You hang out with Ruth. Just channel Ruth.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're getting up.
There may just be issues. I've never seen it.
And that will never answer.
It's great, Torgie. What the is Torgie?
Georgie? Jordy.
I have no idea.
Jordy, North England.
Denmarkish.
I'm so sorry. And I worked with this for 11 years.
He's Swedish.
Spanish?
Swedish.
Swedish? Hola. Velkommen til der.
You can't just say the name of the country as a form of accent. Okay,
Yes, you can.
Okay, do Lebanese.
Jared does a better Italian, but that's okay. No. Can I just tell the story when we were in Italy, we were
Please don't.
eating dinner, and the waiter comes up, and Jared just goes, "This pasta is so good."
I didn't say good is the problem. So for some reason, I think I didn't watch it. Like,
This
brand
pasta.
So
And the waiter's like,
I think I'd seen one too many, like, Godfather.
cut to me across the table just like this.
Yeah, so they'd come up and they'd be like, I didn't know that this meant, like, go F yourself. And so they'd be like,
It's like when I went into an English pub and ordered 2 beers like this. Can I get 2 beers? And he just looked at me, he's like, "You American?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Thought so." What?
So they would, in like,
Made that mistake once.
if you're having a burger or something and it's regular steak and they're like, how is it? You say it in Vancouver or the States, you'd be like, oh, dude, great. And so it's almost like I was doing that, but with this, it's they're like, pasta, va bene? And I was like, So waiters and waitresses were like, this guy's got some gall. Yeah. Here's some things I did up here. I did that.
You did that. Hi. Hey there.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi.
Anyway, I would like to ask you if you would like to be like a guest in another TV show like The Walking Dead at 17.
Well, then the TV show would be over because we know how to kill zombies. We kill zombies in our sleep. These guys, we can.
And we've been doing it for 11 years. Long before The Walking Dead was even on TV.
We were still the crawling dead. We were still the breastfeeding dead.
They started crawling, walking. Then they had a TV show. We get it.
No, let me explain it.
We got it.
There was time.
We got it.
It was a good, it was a good explanation.
Stop moving your hand like that.
Grazie mille.
So sorry. Oh, it's not a thing.
She said yes.
No, it's not. She's just giving you a thumbs
She said thumbs up.
Because this is now socially awkward.
She did thumbs up. She did thumbs up.
Right, but that means something different in Italian. No, it really is.
How are you?
So you were talking about different places, and it's kind of like a weird coincidence, but I actually live in a town called Winchester, and like, I asked my parents to like move there, so yeah.
Say again?
I kind of convinced my parents to like move there.
This is Mom, Dad, I found this town. We need to talk.
That's amazing. Good on you. Good on your parents.
So my question is, I was just wondering what you think Sam and Dean, like how they would react to watching the Supernatural parody.
The parody?
Yeah.
Have you Sister parody?
Yeah.
They would love it. Are you kidding? They're amazing. I think they would laugh and be like, they probably have the same reaction they did to like real Ghostbusters. They're like, oh my god, people know who we are. And I think Sam and Dean, you know, Sam especially, would just live and die in the middle of his bunker if that's all it was. He just wants to read and study. So he's like, why do people know who I am? So I think that would probably be Sam's reaction. Though I think it's awesome. I think they're awesome.
Yeah, Dean's reaction would probably be like, this is weird, but you guys want to go for dinner? But I mean, take your makeup off.
Little people.
Which is funny because he talks like that to normal people.
Why you gotta talk him?
What?
Why you gotta talk him? I love the people who run the show, like Mitch. Mitch was on the show. Mitch is, for those of you who are lucky enough to be him, he's not a small fellow. He comes on the show and he's like, what in the world? Why am I the shortest of 3 guys? I don't like this one bit. I love when people are like, oh, you're on that show. Are you the short one or the one with long hair? Well, the short one's over 6 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm the short one.
Or the long hair one. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You've been like scared, Dean. Future Dean.
Future Dean was fun.
Dog Dean. You've had more D's than you do some credit for.
That poop was hot. Yeah, that there. You know, maybe Yellow Fever Dean. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, there you go. Although Demon Dean, I wish Demon Dean would have stuck around a little longer. So yeah, there you go. All right. Hey.
Hi again. As one of Trimpets, I really relate to your relationship with brothers, where I would do absolutely anything for my sisters, and I couldn't live without them. I love that your real relationship translates so beautifully on the show, because you can really see that depth in the relationship. So I want to ask how your real relationship, your personal relationship, has influenced your relationship with Sam and Dean and you being brothers.
Great question. There are many ways to answer this. One is in jest. One is... I'll say this. The major answer I have is it's impossible to tell. But logically speaking, or if I were to try and look at it objectively, I would say that because he and I know each other so well and are so comfortable with each other, it's allowed us to commit to Supernatural in a way that we otherwise could not commit to it if we weren't comfortable with each other. If you're working with something you don't like, then you're focused on your discontent for them more than you are the story at hand. So I think we've all benefited, both for y'all's audiences, us performers, us as audience members, because we're so comfortable with each other, we can just let the story play. And as actors, I mean, I see moments from season 1 and season 2 when we didn't have the history we obviously have now, where our wives would probably get together today and have the kids play together, and we live close to each other and we see each other all the time. We still were able to act like brothers. But now, because we are more like brothers, the show is able to just carry forward. Yeah.
Oh, connecting. Hey, Hey guys.
Hey, say hi, baby. Happy Mother's Day. Say happy Mother's Day. Those are actually my kids. Hey, I love you. I'll put it right back on stage. Happy Mother's Day! Hey, Tom. Hey, Shep. Take your headphones off, you little nerd. I love you, kiddo. I love you. Oh, handprint. Is that the Rage from Perdition handprint? I love you. Love you again.
About 25 minutes.
No, I didn't at all. I texted her, hey, I only have 2 minutes. Call me
right now.
Time. Guys, we're not going to be back on stage before we head out of here. We'll see you in autographs and photographs. Just want to say, love y'all so much. Thank you for making it so easy and wonderful to fly away from the woman and the 2 little turds that I love so much. It's amazing. Happy Mother's Day to mothers out there. If you're not a mother, then call your mother and tell her Happy Mother's Day. Love you all very much. Have a good week.